What's up guys, Gino here. We're going to be doing another OU live today. We've got this credit to money's work team. We got this off the forums as all our teams got deleted. It's got Mega Diancie, Rock Polish, Starmie, Magnezone to trap those steals, and this set does actually Oko Azumarill with T-Bolt. And then we got Alakazam just to break walls, Garchomp, Focus Sash Lead, and Talonflame. Let's hop right into this. I'll pause till we find a battle. Alright guys, so we got one. So this man's using a Ditto. I haven't seen one in a while. We probably just lead off with Garchomp, get up rocks. He hasn't got any hazard control. So, yep, good luck, have fun. Yeah. So, I don't know, I think he's going to go for the Moonblast here. I'll pause till he makes a move. Whoa, so this man does reveal Magic Coat right there. So I guess we need to go for rocks again here, as he does go for the Moonblast. We can just hit him with an EQ here. So once Metagross is gone, we can probably sweep with Diancie. Magnezone does get to Volt Switch here. But then again, I can go to Starmie, probably Rapid Spin. We don't really need Starmie this match. Oh, he's going to go to Gengar here, isn't he? So, probably just fire for Hydro. Yeah, once again, once Metagross is gone, we can proceed to set up a Rock Polish with Diancie. And, yeah, win the game. But I need to be careful about Ditto. So maybe Ditto needs to go as well. Yep, as he does go into Gengar. Bam, that's gone. So we can get a free spin on anything now. Oh, Ditto does come out. So he's more likely to go for the T-Bolt here. Probably just go into Magnezone. Maybe he's going to go for a Hydro. We'll go into Magnezone anyways. Ah, he does go for the Hydro. Maybe he'll fear the Choice Scarf right now. Maybe he is Choice Scarf, I don't really know. But if he stays in, he probably is Scarf. Then I'm going to go for the Volt Switch as he stays in. So I can probably spin here. Yep, so he is Scarf. Alright, I get to spin those rocks away. Fire off another Hydro. As Hydro does knock out Clef. He probably... so he does go back into Ditto. So we can probably revenge this thing with T-Flame. So right now we could probably just T-Bolt. No need to over-predict. As he does Ice Beam, sweet. Okay. So he Starmie does actually outspeed everything here. So we can go for another T-Bolt. Alright, as he does decide to sack Gyarados. Metagross comes in here, we can go for a Hydro. Alright, why didn't he do BP before? Why did he sack Gyarados? Oh, I have no idea. Alright, we can probably just go into T-Flame, fire for Willow. Actually, I think Zen Headbutt kills, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure Alakazam... Alright, so we do manage to burn. I don't know what speed he's running. He might be a Rock Polish set, because I'm 288 speed. We can probably just go for an SD here, as he does get a crit. Alright, we can go into Alakazam. Fire for Shadow Ball. Yeah, we do actually have knockoff for chances that switch in. So Volcarona comes out, and just hit him with a Psychic. GG. Alright, let's get another game. I'll pause till we find. Alright guys, so we do have another game. Yeah, I think he hasn't got any hazard control, so we can definitely get up rocks with Chomp here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go for. He might lead with Rotom. Alright, so he does lead with Thunderous. This is actually a threat. I think we need to knock this thing out with a Outrage here. I mean, what do we have for Thundy? We do have Starmie. We could probably set up with it if it's not set up on it with Dancing. Alright, we'll go for Rocks here, as he does HBIs. So I don't know what rank we're at here. I keep forgetting. So let me check his rank quickly. So he's okay. So we could probably get into Starmie. I don't know if he's gonna ask. All right. That sucks. Alright, we'll just go into Alakazam here. Hasn't really got any switch-ins besides a Gudra, Assault Vest, possibly. So, I don't know if Psychic will knock this thing out, as he does T-Wave. Alright, Psychic doesn't even kill. Sweet. So now he's probably going to go for the T-Bolt. I mean, this is really useful to set up with, but I think we can set up on Gudra. So right now he's going to go for a T-Bolt, just go for another Psychic. Alright, sweet, so we do manage to knock it out. So, incoming, maybe Keldeo. Metagross gets a free Mega. We can probably just go for a knockoff. See what this thing is running. Then again, he may be going for his own Rocks here. Yep. Because we don't have a spinner anymore. So he's offensive. Right, we should have Psychic there. Would have done a lot more damage. As he does decide to EQ. So we don't really have much for this Garchomp, especially if it's faster. I think our best play is to probably just go into Garchomp far off an Outrage. Yeah, I think we should have killed Thunderous first. Might have misplayed there. As long as Metagross doesn't have BP, I think we can win with Dancey. Maybe get a miss on Rotom. Yeah, so if he's jolly, he'll outspeed us. He most likely is. I don't know why we're adamant, but this gives us a lot of wall breaking power with Outrage. So I'm gonna pause so he makes a move here. Alright, so he does go for the EQ. I think Garchomp actually just cleans our team. Yeah. Right, this sucks. We should have stayed in with Garchomp and Outrage to Thunderous. I didn't think he was gonna go for a T-Bolt, but you know, we should have just sacked Garchomp. Yeah, so we lose here, pretty much. Just have to go for a Flash Cannon. Otherwise, this Garchomp actually just wins. We just got 5-0 first, second battle. That sucks. Alright, GG. Let's go for a Moonblast. Actually, Rock Polish would be the better play. Just in case. Don't know why it's taking so long to click EQ, but alright, I'll pause till he clicks EQ. Yup, as he does just EQ. There we are. Just go for a Brave Bird. GG. Alright, I played awfully just then. Alright, let's get a good game this time. So, Dancey just completely destroys this man. Probably get a Rock Polish versus... Probably get a Rock Polish versus Raikou. Or... maybe Bishop. Depends on whether he goes for a Sucker Punch or Iron Head. Yeah, so we need to keep Raikou alive. Just leave with Garchomp here. Get up our Rocks. Slap the timer on this man. Albero Corizo, also. So we'll just go for rocks here. Alright, so we are faster. He does decide to EQ, so maybe either he's going to EQ again or get up his own rocks. So I might SD and then outrage. Alright, sweet. So now we get a really powerful outrage here. Yeah, so that does a solid 75%. Could go into... Was anything faster than Stormy here? Maybe he's going to go into Bishop. No. We'll just Ice Beam. Alright, so the Lander ST does go down. He does get to go into Bishop here, but we're just going to Rapid Spin. Sweet. He does knock off. So we can go into Magnezone. Probably kill this thing with a T-Bolt. But he does knock off. Alright, so he does live. So he could either go for another knockoff or Sucker. Because he does go for another knockoff. This is looking pretty bad actually. No, actually, because Lando's down. We could actually... Okay, so Raikou comes in on Talon, so we'll go into Alakazam here. So he's actually... Oh god, we just sacked Alakazam. We need to go into Talonflame. As he does go into Raikou, this is amazing. Alright. So we can... just Brave Bird here. Get some damage off. Sweet, so now we get to set up a Rock Polish. I don't know the Metagross set. If he has BP, then it's over. If not... So he does go into Keldeo. Alright, so Moonblast hopefully kills. Sweet. Let's hope this Metagross doesn't have BP. Ah, he did send it out. That most likely means he does have BP. Earth Power here. Oh, you joking? 3%. Ah, we would have won that. That sucks. Right. Why didn't he BP? What the hell? Why didn't he BP there? Alright. So he does Sucker. Alright, we lost again. GG. Let's try get another game. Man, this is not so good. I was on a roll and then I just lost 2 in a row. Okay. So Starmie does put in work here. Gets Gliscor, Exca, Nidoqueen. What's his lead here? He might lead with what's it called? Lantern. So I'm just gonna get up rocks as he does lead with Lantern. Yep, just going for rocks here. So Ice Beam didn't even kill there. Just EQ. Slap the timer on. EQ does kill, sweet. So now you're probably going to if you go into Lopunny, go into Extra and try. Actually no, we can't go into Extra. Well, we could and spin. So if he tries to spin, we'll just EQ. Okay. So Rock Slides. Go into Starmie, we get to fire free Hydro. Hopefully he's not that bulky special defensive variant. Otherwise he could live. So he does send out Florges' Analytic Life of Starmie. That did 0. So we can go into Magnezone here. Just fire off a Flash Cannon. Don't see a switch in, so he does go into Nidoqueen. There's no way that was eating that up. So he's going to go for the Earth move. So we could go into Talon. Actually, we definitely need Talon for Lopunny. Yeah, I don't want to choke. We definitely need this for that Florges. Do Do we need Alakazam? Nope. Okay, so we can't eat any hit. We'll just go for the knockoff. Just in case, you know, knock off any items if he switches out. Okay, so that's alright, don't worry. We'll just go into Talon, set up an SD. Can this do anything to us? So we can Sludge Wave, so now we'll just go for the Brave Bird, knocking it out. Yeah. Right, so it does go down. So you could probably go Extra Drill here. Maybe he's Jolly? Just gonna Willow. As he does Rock Slide. We go into Stormy. And predict the Floor Jester to come out. And go into Magma Zone. Okay, sweet. And now we can just go for another Flash Cannon, or Esker might come back out. I think I'd much rather predict the Esker drill, just in case. So we'll HP Fire. Gliscor does come out. I don't know how this is a counter. Look how much that HP Fire did. So he's definitely either going for an EQ here, knock off. I think we can just go for another Hydro. So now it's going to go into Floor Dress. Yeah, this time we'll go into Magma Zone. And actually go for a Flash Cannon this time. Don't know why I switched into Gliscor before. Alright, I'll pause to next move. So he does Synthesis. We are able to severely weaken the Floor Jess, so we'll go for another Flash Cannon here. As he does Wish, okay? So we could probably pass that into... Alright, so he does go into Extra Drill here. Well, his job's done now, so he can Flash Cannon. Now he doesn't have to switch into Hydro, but if we miss here, this will be really arsey Scarf. Alright, GG. So we've lost 3 games in a row. This team's amazing. Maybe we'll live a hit. Wait, he switched out? Did he just choke this game away? Let me count this. So Diancie, Mega, Gliscor, Diamond Storm. Moonblast could kill if he's physically defensive. Let's just hope. Sweet. So he just so he just sacked the game away. GG. I don't know why I did that. Maybe it's extra drill. Oh, he just choked. He just choked. Alright, sweet. Maybe he's low palmy kills. So Moonblast here. Alright, so he does Mega. Alright, this definitely dies now. Sweet. Yeah, that would have been really bad if we lost 3 games in a row for the live. But we do end up winning. So that's really good. GG. Don't know why he switched out extra drill there. That was just a choke. So we do have another game. So we need to get rid of Scizor here. And we can pretty much win with Diancie. Yeah. We can actually win with Diancie. So what base up Scizor? Possibly... What can you switch Scizor on? Possibly a Talonflame if you know he's going to go for a Brave Bird, but we'll see. So he's going to leave with Chomp, most likely. As he does lead with Scizor, so he's going to go for a U-turn. Sucks. That's just Hydro. Yeah, he's definitely going for the U-turn. Hydro could, I don't know, it depends on what kind of Scizor this is. This is a Life Orb Starmie. I I'll pause till he makes a move. So this guy is Mega Scissor, as he does go for the U-turn, knocking my Starmie out. We did actually need Starmie here. I don't know why I sacked it. Yeah, as we don't actually have a switch into Garchomp now. Well, something to kill it right off the bat. We can just go for an outrage here. Maybe. We can actually SD. Oh, it depends on if he's fast or not. It's pretty much a lose-lose. We'll just rocks. Alright, so we are faster. So we can Swords Dance. And then outrage, as he doesn't have a switch in here. Because we will live any hit. As we're focus sashed. So we do SD. Oh, he details. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Alright, let's just willow this thing. Wow. Okay, so we go back out into Chomp. We'll just EQ. Now Talon does die if it comes back in here. Damn, I don't know why I made that stupid reckless play with Starmie. As we do EQ, Steel Tails, Dragon Tails. We do get Alakazam, which is pretty lucky. So we can just Psychic here. Sweet. Talonflame could come out here. I think a Brave Bird knocks us out. Scizor decides to come in. BP definitely kills, but maybe he won't go for BP, so we're gonna Focus Blast. Ah, as it does miss. That sucks. We'll just sack Chomp here. As he does U-turn, so we get the momentum here. Damn. Yeah, because Scizor's stopping our Diancie sweep, so that sucks. If we had knocked it out that turn, Diancie could win, but he does have a Manaphy, I guess. So he goes into Manaphy. We can actually just Volt Switch here. Unless he has Wakan Berry. Alright. So he goes into Lati. Hopefully a Shadow Ball knocks this thing out. This is a Life of Alakazam. Sweet. So he does send out Scizor once again. So we can sack Talonflame here. If he roosts here, this will be really bad. Sweet. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. He's probably gonna... Come on. Ah, he can probably knock us out here. Do we outspeed? Depends on his speed investment. So he does BP. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So now Diancie does have a shot to win as long as we can Manaphy here. So he does send it out. So we can probably go into Alakazam. As he does get a burn. I don't see a switch in for a Psychic. Nice. So now we do have a shot of winning. Alright, so Talonflame comes out here. We can actually set up on Talonflame. Alright, let's knock this lefties off. As he does Brave Bird. So we can set up a Rock Polish here. And hopefully hit a Diamond Storm. As he does Roost. So now Diamond Storm should be able to knock it out. As long as we land. So he does Brave Bird. So we get 2 shots. Sweet. So this is another GG. As he does forfeit. Okay, so we're getting back up here. Let's grab another game. Okay, so this man has Slowbro, Cheetah, Excadrill, Garchomp, Klefki, and Infernape. So possible leads are Garchomp, Klefki, and Infernape. So this Sand team. So either Mega... he's quite a few Mega options here. But we could win. Once Slowbro's gone, we have a fairly decent shot of winning. Have to weaken that T-Tar, possibly. So we just want rocks up, as he does lead with T-Tar. He's probably gonna Ice Beam, that's fine by me. Now he might go for his own rocks, but we'll just EQ anyways. 2 EQs should knock us out. Okay. So he does go for rocks. So we can just EQ again. Nah, I don't think, yeah, he's not going to sack that. So he's air balloon here. I should have outraged. We don't actually have much of this extra deal here. This team just gets beat by sand. So he does EQ. So this is a threat. He can knock us out with pretty much anything. Actually, Starmie does live a hit. He's probably going to go into Slowbro. Unless he thinks an EQ can knock us out. Don't know, why would you sack extra drill this early? I mean, it's not even Life Orb. Yeah, his switching is definitely Slowbro. Come on, I mean, you're not going to stay in. Starmie will Hydro you. So I hope you go into Slowbro here. It's an easy switch. You don't even lose anything. As he does go into Klefki, I don't know how he's switching. But, you know, he's probably going to T-Wave here. Magnezone, maybe he's going to protect the Magnezone here. So he might double into Infernape. He does go into Chomp. So this thing's offensive or Mega. So he's gonna go for the EQ, but unfortunately we don't have anything for this. So I'll just Flash Cannon. Alright, so he does go for the sub. Sweet. So now it's definitely go for an EQ. But we can't do anything about that. Because he does Earthquake. So we can go into Starmie. Could go for the Ice Beam, or we could go for a Hydro. I think I'm gonna Rapid Spin. Yeah, I think yeah, okay, so he does stay in. Okay, so Starmie goes down, going to Alakazam. Psychic here. Talonflame could win. I don't see that. So if we beat T-Tar with Talonflame, so we need to how will we go about this? Oh, Garchomp does live. Okay, that sucks. We need to go into Talonflame here. We could probably go for an SD. I don't think he's that sucks so much. Living at 1 HP. So now we can drop a Draco. And this will probably knock us out. Oh, that does a lot of damage. But luckily we do survive. For a minute I thought it was Life Orb, so we can just restore him. Oh, he's going to EQ here. So he does Draco. So maybe he decides to go for the EQ here, so we'll SD. You're definitely EQing here. You've seen I'm going for the roost. So we will be at 48. Yep, he does EQ. Alright, so now we can just Brave Bird this guy. So we need to get the Willow on T-Tar. And whilst T-Tar's Willowed, should be able to go for a rock polish and proceed to win. Oh, he goes into Klefki. Okay. I see what he's gonna do, because then T-Tar can actually just survive the Willow. I think Brave Bird's our best play. He just sacks Klefki for no reason. Nice. I mean, he does have a T-Tar. I don't see why he's not going into it. He sends out Infernape, so he's just sacking more stuff. I have no idea why he's doing this. He doesn't need them, I suppose. I mean, I could have even Willowed that. I mean, Roosted. So he finally decides to send out his T-Tar. I'm pretty sure our Brave Bird can knock this thing out. But we want to be able to set up on it. Nice. So hopefully now we can win with Rock Polish. Let's just hope we can knock out Slowbro. Right, so we do get the Rock Polish off. Stone Edge does a bit too much for our burn T-Tar. So we'll just Moonblast. Oh no, I forgot about Extra Drill. We should have Brave Birded there. Alright, it's fine. Maybe we'll crit it. Let's just calc Extra Drill. Sweep up. Moonblast. Alright, so there's no way we can knock out this Extra Drill. Right. GG. He does actually outspeed. Alright. So we just sacked that game. Okay. Don't know where to grab one more. It's 32 minutes. Now I think I'm going to end the live here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Juno out.